Um, what was I gonna say? What should we also get? Well, I bought that for my nephew once. He never built it. But yeah. What should we look at? Which set? I did want to search soon. A new tab. Google. What was it? Oh. Citroen Type A. Producing ammunition as early as 1970, Citroen investigated to the development of a light car of the medium range under the direction of Jules Solomon. The car under designation 10 horsepower. Type A, the car had a water-cooled 1327cc 4-cylinder engine and an output of 18 horsepower. 13 kilowatts. Its maximum speed was 55 kilometers an hour, 14 miles per hour. The chassis had inverted quarter elliptic, can't see. Springs at the front and double quarter elliptic at the rear. Braking was on the rear wheels, only controlled by hand lever. God, that's mad. The final drive used bevel gear with herringbone teeth, whose shape was the inspiration for the Citroen double chevron logo. British production, the standard Type A cost £7,950. 1 year later, the selling price increased to £12,500. After a slightly hesitant start in 1919, sales took off in 1920, during which more than 20,000 cars emerged from the factory in a single year, with a production rate of 100 vehicles a day. Citroen became the first mass production manufacturer in Europe. 1919, 2,810. 1920, 12,244. 1921, see, it starts going down in 1921, probably because the economy. And then summary, basically, all them in total. Is that, no, that's not all them in total. Yeah, it is. Must be. 24,093. Classification in the French tax and insurance system. The car was 10 CV fiscal power and was advertised as such, with the then more common English name horsepower as 10 horsepower. It's pretty interesting. Where's the other one? Was reading the Model T by here. I like watching the old races as well, so you had Fabulous, Hudson, Hornet, Real Race. NASCAR. During the early 1950s, it was produced by Hudson Motor Car Company. It's a stunning car. It really is. Actuation support, Marshall Teague. Herb Thomas. It's one of the drivers in Plymouth car. In a Plymouth car plus 1 million automobile, he switched to the season to his fabulous Hudson Hornet and won the 1951 championship. Thomas dominated the entire 1953 NASCAR Grand National season. He won a series best 12 races en route to becoming the first two-time series champion. In 1952, model was purchased by Thomas from a Hudson dealer. Sometime in late July or August 1952, and he campaigned it. Tim Flock, Julius Timothy Flock, May 11th, 1924 to March 31st, 1998, an early NASCAR two-time series champion, won the 1952 Grand National Champion Cup as a driver of one of the three fabulous Hudson Hornets. His second championship cup in 1955 was won using a Chrysler automobile. He was forced out of NASCAR after supporting the 1961 unionization attempt, but continued to race under other sanctioning bodies. Legacy. Despite Hudson Racing's success, the marketplace competition and fierce rivalry between Ford and Chevrolet was too much to save the small-scale independent automaker Hudson, merged with Nash Cavalier Corporation in 1954 and become American Motors Corporation, AMC. The Hudson name was finally retired in 1957 and transformed into Rambler. The Hornet name was used in AMC's first for the compact sedan from 1970 to 1977, where the automakers began in the films 2006 using cars. It's mad. Then you had the Mercedes. Mercedes SLR. 300 SLR, sorry. 300 SLR accident which happened in 1950. 1950 and 1953, one to two. 1955, sorry, Le Mans disaster. That was close. See, also in the death of an estimated 82 to 84 people, the disaster occurred at the Circuit de la Safe when the mid-race collision sent a Mercedes driver, Pierre Levy, and his car into a spectator arena, causing his car to disintegrate and throwing him onto the racetrack, killing him instantly. Pieces of debris from both the car and the arena flew into the crowd, killing at least 82 people, including LeVay. The exact number killed is debated, the minimum being at least 82, though some sources suggest 84 people died. But yeah, it's really sad. another good car from where I'm from, the country. Jaguar E-Type. It's pretty cool, Jaguar E-Type. And if you want to think of it this way, but this is basically the British equivalent to a muscle car. The Jensen Interceptor. So, British equivalent to a muscle car. Chrysler V8 engines. Stunning. Stunning. Look at the interior, all the dials. All the dials. Events. Dial. It's mad. It's lovely, ain't it? Must admit. We also had the POM Germany, Porsche 924, Porsche 924, my favourite. I do stand like the 928, 924. 4-cylinder engine, Volkswagen engine. Was meant to be designed for Volkswagen. Volkswagen pulled out. They provided all the parts of Porsche, and then they pulled out. 928 is pretty cool. It has a Porsche V8. Instead of just the glass like you see on this one, going all the way down the back, big glass window. On this one, there has a frame. See, it's basically an entryway in the Porsches. So they were like affordable Porsches. Then you have the Porsche 944. Which is this one. We went back to the single glass window in the back, with no frame. See? Then you have 944 turbo. Mazda MX 5. Pani, not that. Old. Apparently they had a lot of heating problems. Overheating. Nice car, I must admit. What's it called? Toyota. K2. And their engine's in the rear, but it's hard to work on. It's hard to work on. It's literally like a little slot about that big, that wide. You gotta, get in there, do a service and everything. It's really difficult. See? That is literally the amount of opening just enough